Welcome back, race fans, to the tunnel turn, where it gets a little hairy.
But that's the way we like it.
You know it. I'm Phil. This is the lovely Christina.
How you doing?
And obviously, somebody is happy about Kevin Harvick winning this race. Personally, I'm not so thrilled about it. I was really hoping that Denny Hamlin was going to win so I can actually pick somebody and that wins the race, because I haven't been able to yet. Maybe I'm just cursed. I don't know.
I know. The one I picked Denny too, so obviously. But hey, he woulda, shoulda, coulda. He had this race won until that tire blew.
Yeah, he was the right guy to pick because they made the right call. They pitted the right time, pitting one lap before Harvick, just like they did last week, the second race at Pocono. They knew since I can't pass him on the track because of this aero package. You just can't get close to somebody and pass. I'm just going to come in one lap early and beat him out of the pits. Then he has to try to pass me when I'm the faster car.
Amen. And there was definitely no passing, except you can't take away when Harvick took. There's three wide. On the restart.
Yeah, on that restart down the back straightaway. And Harvick even said it himself. He said once you get to the end of the back straightaway, whoever gets the end of that straightaway first, that's it. You can't pass them. And that's what we've seen, basically.
Mm-hmm.
How many restarts? Whoever gets through turns 1 and 2 at the end of the straightaway first, that's it.
Maybe that's why they should really think about instituting the what do you call it? The Indy road course.
Yeah,
the one the Xfinity's did yesterday, because the Chase Briscoe ending. Oh my God.
Yeah, Chase Briscoe, man, that guy wheeled that car. I don't know how he made that turn on Saturday, but man, he did it. He outbroke Allmendinger, who's usually the one outbraking guys. Stuck it, went out the other side in the lead, and that was that.
And man, Allmendinger was pissed.
Yeah.
You could see it. Oh my God, he was all over the track. You can tell he was mad.
Yep, and Cindric putting the heat on him did not help matters.
Oh my God, it was crazy.
But that was a good race. So because of that, now there's talk about maybe moving the Brickyard 400 to the road course.
But wait a minute, I just thought of something. Wouldn't that be like a SHR sweep for the weekend?
Yeah, it would be. I mean, they didn't have a car in the Indy race, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about the Indy race, but as far as NASCAR.
As far as NASCAR's, yes.
So that would be like 3 wins for Harvick at the Brickyard.
Mm-hmm.
And back-to-back win, no less.
That is his third Brickyard 400 and his second straight. But back to about moving the race to the road course, will it lose its prestige if you move it to the road course?
No.
You don't think so?
Why? You're still on you're still Indy. You're still racing all over the bricks.
Right, but the road course isn't what's historic. It's that oval. It's the rectangular oval track that was originally paved in bricks 100 years ago. That is the history of that track. That is the prestige of that track, not a road course that was built not too long ago.
Okay, so they're getting rid of that track?
No.
Altogether? So it's still going to be there. It's still going to be used.
Well, but if NASCAR's not racing it, then is it really as prestigious as previous Brickyard 400s?
No, I don't think it would change anything, because it's like I said, it's the same track. I think when you think of the prestige, you think more of Indy. I think Indy does the road course too, don't they?
Well, they have 3 races now at Indianapolis. This was their first time on the road course. Then they're going to do the Indianapolis 500, and then they come back to do the road course one more time.
So, does it take away from the prestige because the Indy does it 3 different ways there? Or is it still prestigious to win that race?
Are you telling me those 2 road course races are going to be just as prestigious as the Indy 500?
No, but NASCAR's only race at Indy is the Brickyard. So if you're running the Brickyard, whether it's on the oval or on the road course, it's still the prestigious race that you want to win.
Or maybe they could do like Charlotte and do 2 races. One on the oval, one on the road course. Because I agree, the road course looks like it's a good race, and they do want to get more road courses in there. So it wouldn't be a bad option.
No, I think it's definitely something to think about. Especially with, some parts of the race when you're just watching and, when you can't, when you want to see the guy pass and you just can't get past him, it's crazy.
I just think the Brickyard 400 itself should stay on the road course. Should stay on the oval.
Mm-hmm.
If we want to do another race to bring in for the road course, that would be great. I just don't think the big race, the Brickyard 400, your crown jewel, I just think they should just leave that as it is. That's where the history is. NASCAR's been building a good history there, and they should just leave it.
Well, maybe they should start doing some more of these double weekends, like Pocono.
Yeah.
And do maybe the Brickyard one day, and then do the road course the next.
There's an idea. I mean, they would need separate cars. You can't use the same car for those 2 sets.
Well, obviously things would have to be done, but it's still, you wouldn't lose your prestigious race, plus you would get the road course at the same time.
Yeah, it is doable. That's definitely not a bad idea. Tell us what you think and what you think would be a good thing. Will it lose its prestige, or do you agree with Christina that it doesn't lose its prestige if it changes? But anyway, let's move on, because we did have the race. Obviously, Goodyear tires, we got to talk about that. I mean, you got guys like Ryan Newman, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Eric Jones, all blowing tires and hitting the wall hard. Although Byron didn't hit the wall that hard because he blew the other side. It hurt his car, though.
Mm-hmm. It was crazy to watch. I mean, cars on fire. They hit the walls hard. Not to mention, you can't also take away from the fact that that poor guy on the pit road and that crazy...
Yeah, that was a whole
jumble
mess.
up.
It was hard to see exactly what happened. It looked to me like somebody slowed down because they didn't see their pit, and then maybe they were sped up and stopped again. And, when you're going 60, I know it's only 55, 60 miles an hour versus 190 that they're on the track, but think about when you're on the road and you're going about 60, except these guys are a lot closer, and all of a sudden somebody stops and, there's nowhere to go.
It's like that, like when you're on the highway and that slow lane car moves over in front of you and you're going about 70 and they're hitting just 65.
Yeah.
And you gotta stop real quick.
But the guy behind you is right on your back bumper.
Boom!
He doesn't get the memo in time, and then he hits you. And then the guy behind him doesn't get the memo, and he hits him even harder, and it's the accordion effect, and it's bam, bam, bam. Cars turn. A guy run over, unfortunately.
Well, thank God he's okay.
Yeah, he is okay, which is good. Although it was funny seeing that his jackman just jumped right on top of the cars.
Oh my God, that was hilarious.
That was definitely a good heads-up move on his count.
It was like watching a cartoon.
Mm-hmm. But...
Move on to standings, maybe?
Yeah, let's take a look at the results. All right, so let's just get right to the results then. Obviously, we talked about Harvick winning his 3rd and 2nd straight. Kenseth sitting in 2nd place. Not bad for the old man.
Two oldest drivers in the race.
Yeah, two oldest drivers, 1 and 2. And it's not the first time they finished 1-2 at the Brickyard. They did it way back in 2003. That feels like a long time ago. It's hard to say that, but... All right, we also have Aric Almirola with his 5th straight top 5s.
And in our power rankings.
Yep, and that's the most top 5s he had in a season in his career. And he did it in 5 straight races.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to that guy. Speaking of kudos, look at Cole Custer getting himself a top 5. Them Stewart Haas cars are looking pretty good. Well, most of them. Michael McDowell with a good solid top 10. Tyler Reddick, he got himself a top 10 as well. 2 rookies in the top 10.
I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a good result. And Bubba Wallace, he had a good day, finishing in 10th. Apparently he likes this track because that's his second top 10 here. Actually, last year he finished third.
Wow.
So, I guess he likes this track.
Seems so.
Joey Logano somehow gets a top 10. He somehow survives because he struggled today, I'll tell you. Christopher Bell, he was running in the top 10. Unfortunately, he fell out, but still 12th.
So where does this take us? That's to points now. So since Harvick won, he's got to be killing in the points.
Yeah, he's still second in points, but he did make a good gain because where Hamlin was 7 points ahead, Harvick made up 6 points with the win, 5 points for the win, and 1 point for winning the stage, 6 points. So he's right there within one. Oof. Everybody else pretty much stays the same. And then we move on to the guys on the bubble, or as we call them.
The bubblers.
The bubblers. Almirola with his 5 top 5s. I guess he's not really on the bubble. He's just there because he hasn't won yet. 111 points. Mm-hmm. He's pretty much good. The main story here is Jimmy Johnson. He dropped 27 points because he missed the race.
Wow. He
could probably survive one more race being 36 points up. But after that, it's going to get dicey for him. Speaking of dicey, like we said with Erik Jones, with his wreck, he falls out of it, which makes Austin Dillon's wreck at the very end. That cost him a good 10 points there. So what would have been about a 16-point lead is now only 6.
So now Bubba Wallace, where he's at, do you think he's got a chance?
Well, he's sneaking closer. He keeps getting a little bit closer the last few weeks because he's been getting consistently in the top 20, where last year he was very rarely in the top 20.
Okay.
So he has improved over last year. He's 42 points is a lot for 10 races, but it's not impossible. Not impossible.
But he'd have to win a lot of races, huh?
Well, if he wins one race, he's in.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But he would need to keep getting if he keeps getting top 10s like he did on Sunday, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Well, I guess that just about covers it for the Brickyard 400. Overall, not a terrible race. There was some drama. There was some crazy wrecks. There was some. It was interesting. It wasn't completely boring, despite not being able to pass. But so what do we got coming up?
Well, get on your grungiest pants, pull out your Pearl Jam CDs, because we're taking you back to the 90s.
Ooh, the 90s.
We're working on our top 90s drivers, top 10 drivers of the 90s. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun names there. I just went through a bunch of names and I came up with about 19 names that could be worthy of being in the top 10. So, obviously, it's going to be tough. We got a little bit of homework to do.
A lot of homework to do.
Yep. But we'll get it out as soon as we can. I'm not going to set a time frame on it because we want to make it the best we could possibly make it.
So we're going to be doing a new thing on Wednesdays in the meantime to keep you entertained while we're working on the 90s drivers. We're going to do like a tunnel turn hot topics. If there's something going on in the news that's worth talking about, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, there's good stuff out there. Like last week we popped up that one about the paint schemes. It was a hot topic, so we brought it to you.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing that. If there's a hot topic you want us to talk about, comment below and let us know.
Yeah. Any suggestions for any kind of videos, we'd be happy to take at any time.
Not to mention, the All-Star race is coming up at Bristol. Remember, you got my vote, but I got to know in the comments.
You have both of our votes.
Oh, all right, both of our votes. Now you got both of us. Woo. Anyways, in the comments, the name I get the most is the one, or the name we get the most is the one we'll vote for Bristol.
Yep, whoever it is. So,
even if we don't like him.
Yep.
So please don't vote for Clint Boyer.
Yeah, so please like us and please subscribe, and that way we can get more votes. We can get, more likes, more subscribes. And if you're subscribed, make sure to hit that bell so you know exactly when our videos drop.
definitely, because they're gonna only get weirder from here.
Yeah, we're just going to keep on rocking and rolling. We're having a good time with this. Unfortunately, you may have noticed this video comes out a day late. We had a little technical issue, and we're reshooting on Monday. But we'll get it out. Or obviously, you already got it, so here it is. Thank you for sticking with us. And until next time, have a good day.
Bye.